Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about the narcissist and their flying monkeys. The term comes from the movie The Wizard of Oz, where the witch sent out her flying monkeys to do the dirty work for her, which is exactly what narcissistic people try to do. They try to gather an army of supporters and then they brainwash those supporters into believing the narcissist lies, so much so that they believe by attacking the third person, usually the innocent person, those flying monkeys are not only protecting themselves, but they are protecting the very person who is manipulating them. They are then left with feelings such as guilt and remorse when they find out the truth of the situation, while the narcissist is usually left feeling like their hands are clean because they didn't technically do anything. They just manipulated people into doing things for them. People on the outside of the situation that can see the situation in its entirety can often see who the bad person is, who the people are that are supporting the bad person, the stories that that person is telling to those people to get those people onto the narcissist side. However, trying to get in there, trying to explain to the flying monkeys what is happening to them, the truth of the entire situation that they're being set up, is usually not going to work because a narcissist has got in there first. They've already smeared everybody else's name. They've already slandered everybody else. They've already discredited other people's version of events. And a narcissist will usually set up some horrific games where the narcissist will actually get somebody to do something to another person and then go to other people making out that the victim did it to the other person, that it wasn't the narcissist that did it at all, to make people look badly upon the victim and help support the narcissist. People feel like they're helping the narcissist seek justice when they're helping the narcissist destroy people. A flying monkey is another term for abuse by proxy, where the narcissist gets others to abuse their victim on behalf of the narcissist. When a narcissist can no longer control someone, when they feel envious of someone, when they feel threatened by someone, when they feel like someone might expose them, when the narcissist is usually in some sense of fear, they will then seek to control how others see the person the narcissist is fearful of. Now, that person might not actually be of any threat to the narcissist. The narcissist just perceives that person to be of a threat to the narcissist. So they're going to set the environment to make it look like the victim is in somehow threatening the narcissist to gain people onto the narcissist side to destroy the true victim. The number one thing that a narcissist doesn't want other people to know is the truth. So they're going to go all out to cover up their lies, and it's damage control for a narcissist. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care for the destruction they cause. All they care about is covering up their lies. A narcissist will lie their way into a situation and then they'll lie their way straight back out of that situation, and they will try and gain as many believers within the stories that they tell to people to gain supporters, to gain those flying monkeys. When it comes to the flying monkeys, a narcissist can recruit their friends and family, your friends and family. They can recruit co-workers, bosses, authorities. A narcissist can recruit whoever they wish to do so onto their side. And a narcissist will usually do this by finding a way of telling the story as to how the narcissist is the victim in the story, to pull on people's compassion, to get people to feel sorry for the narcissist, to get people to think the victim is such a horrendous person who needs bringing to justice, where people will then step out of their own character to hurt a third person on behalf of the narcissist. Or the narcissist will control how other people see that other person. They will control the reputation of that other person so well that people believe what the narcissist is selling to them. If all else fails, a narcissist will plant that much fear into the flying monkeys that the flying monkeys daren't go against the narcissist for fear of repercussions from the narcissist flying monkeys if they were to speak out, if they were to turn against the narcissist. And those flying monkeys are acting on behalf of the narcissist. The narcissist is brainwashing them, gaslighting them, manipulating them, conditioning them to behave in a manner that suits the narcissist. And a narcissist is usually selling those flying monkeys a story that if they don't do this to protect themselves, then those people that the flying monkeys are going after will go after the flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are usually naive people, and we can all be naive people. Life's a learning curve, it's a learning game, and when we haven't learned something, when we haven't witnessed something, when we don't have the entirety of the situation, when we don't have the truth, it's very difficult to know what is happening, and it's very easy to become naive within a situation. It's very easy to go along with things, especially when you have someone who's manipulating you, who's deceiving you, who's setting the environment to match the story they are trying to sell you, who's wanting to convince you of their reality. And when you don't have the whole facts, and when bits of information are being left out, even if your instincts are speaking out, a narcissist will find a way to justify and rationalise why your instincts are wrong and why the narcissist is right. Flying monkeys can simply be love bombed by the narcissist into doing what the narcissist says, or the narcissist might have done an awful lot for the flying monkeys. Narcissists don't give for giving's sake. Narcissists give so they can take, and they usually, especially the more calculated ones, have the game already set up. So they will treat someone better than anyone ever has. They will do more for them than most people would do for them. So it puts those feelings of obligation and gratitude within that other person. It also sets it up that when people try to speak the truth about the narcissist, the person who's been love bombed, the person who's been treated so well, cannot see it because the narcissist has not treated them in that way. The narcissist has been incredibly supportive and kind to that person. So to them, it is unbelievable that a narcissist should be so cruel to somebody who's been so kind to them. Yet because the narcissist has set it up and smeared the other person's name and the true victim's reputation, and they're reacting to the narcissist, the flying monkey can see the reactions of the innocent person. And it's very easy for the narcissist then to lead the flying monkey into believing the narcissist and not the true victim. If all else fails, then a narcissist cannot rule people through love and through gratitude, through obligation, through false promises of future, giving future faking, giving false hope of something in the future, or through fear of what somebody might do to those people if they don't help the narcissist stop those people. So they become supportive, they become the flying monkeys, believing to be doing that, being led to believe by the narcissist that they're doing the right thing when they're actually doing the wrong thing. If a narcissist can't get people to listen and behave and conform in that way, they will go all out to punish the people who go against the narcissist, to get as many of the narcissist flying monkeys to go after the people who turn against the narcissist, who start to see the truth. So people become fearful that if they step out of line, they're going to be the narcissist's next victim. It's only then do they then get a glimpse of who the narcissist truly is and what has truly been happening to them. And it takes a long time to work that out. And the things that some people can have done under the influence of a narcissist are quite horrific, that they've then got to work through. Doesn't excuse their behaviour. It just explains why flying monkeys act in the way that they do. Flying monkeys usually don't feel like they've got that choice. A narcissist will place them in that no-win situation. Narcissists lie, deny, they twist the truth, they set the stage, they provoke people into reacting to them. If somebody won't react to them, a narcissist might set it up where it looks like the person has reacted to them. They'll create controversy. They'll go all out to set the environment to get people to question the genuine victim, to question the victim's reputation, to question the victim's true character. The narcissist will then gaslight the flying monkeys into threatening, stalking, harassing, punishing the true victim, even gossiping about the true victim, outcasting, isolating the true victim from all forms of support so that the narcissist can get control. A narcissist does all this to remain in control because they don't want people knowing the truth of the situation. A narcissist does this to keep control over those around them. A narcissist wants to make out that the true victim is crazy, toxic, dangerous, incapable, crazy, needs help, needs support, needs some understanding, that the narcissist can go and change the victim's mind and bring the victim on to how the narcissist is brainwashing the flying monkeys to think. They also do this to gain sympathetic support and attention from those around them. However, when it comes to narcissistic people, at some point they lose their touch and people begin to see what is genuinely happening. And this is when narcissists can become very, very dangerous. They can become extremely impulsive. When they see that they're losing control of those they once controlled, they can become extremely impulsive, because they're living in a state of fear that they're about to get exposed, that people are not going to believe their lies, and they're going to escalate their games to regain control, because the last thing a narcissist is going to do is admit fault and go, whoops, yes, I'm sorry, I did all this, my mistake. Let's forgive and forget. They're not going to do this. They're going to push and push and push to prove that they are right and everybody else is wrong. And the more people that turn against a narcissist, the worse a narcissist behaviour can get. So what can you do? One, if at all possible, ignore all gossip. Ignore all slander. Stop explaining and justifying yourself to those who have been sent somebody to gain your explanations and justifications, because a narcissist has usually set it up so that your explanations match the narcissist's lies, the narcissist's twisted truths. Stop justifying yourself to those who are willing to gossip about you or gossip to you. Leave them to go and gossip. Gossip dies down a lot quicker when you're not playing any part in the game. With some, the best thing you can do is leave well alone. Stay out of the situation. A narcissist is going to go all out to drag you straight back into the situation, provoke you, bait you, pull on your emotions, pull on your feelings to get you back into the situation. They're going to create the drama, create the conflict, and then blame you for it. You've got to do your best to hold on to your own emotions, stay in your lane and stay out of the narcissist drama while gathering as much evidence as possible in case you need it in a court situation. Don't try to explain to the flying monkeys why they are wrong and you are right. They're not interested. They've been brainwashed by a narcissist. Time will do that. And it's pretty horrific hanging on for the ride when a narcissist is going all out to destroy things for other people, because narcissists can stoop really, really, really low. However, the more you try and explain to the flying monkeys, the more the flying monkeys are going to be pushed towards the narcissist. Sometimes we do have to just stand back, as awful as that is, and let time reveal the narcissist's true colours. Remember, you cannot control what other people think. You cannot control what other people do. You can control the story you tell yourself about a situation. You can control your emotions. A narcissist is going to go all out to get you out of control when it comes to your emotions. You have to hold on to them. You have to regain control of your emotions so that you do not play straight into the narcissist's hands. Do not react to narcissistic people. Sometimes, given the situation, you need to be careful not reacting to a narcissist, because not reacting can cause a narcissistic injury and they will escalate their games. The main thing when dealing with narcissistic people is to keep yourself as safe as you possibly can, and that depends on the narcissist you're dealing with, the capabilities of that individual narcissist, and what you can do to protect you. Find good supportive people who've lived through it. So it's very difficult when you've been with a narcissist to validate what is happening to you, to validate your feelings, to validate yourself, because they've gone all out to invalidate you so that you no longer know who you are. So it's finding people that understand it and have lived it, that can validate the experience for you while you are learning to validate yourself. Flying monkeys aren't always the problem as such, but they're going to cause enough problems so that people can't get to the real problem. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please add those into the comments. If you are looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is in the video description. If you're looking for more help and support and understanding in overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.